Welcome, everybody, to the Alexyss K. Tylor Vagina Power Show. I have a special show today. I'm going to be talking with a lady that contacted me yesterday about Tantra, I think it's Tantric Yoga, and diet, nutrition, cleansing. Hey, Poetry 999. Sorry I'm late. We're going to talk about that. So I'm going to let her explain this and the importance of it. 404, you there?
I am here. How are you, Alexyss?
Fine. Now, how to pronounce your name again?
Sepsin Aki. Most people call me Aki.
Okay, Aki.
Okay.
Pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to speak with you. I am definitely a fan, and your sister standing in Vagina Power.
So you say you're here in Atlanta?
I am here in Atlanta. I am a colon therapist. I also am a nutritional counselor who specializes in detox programs, overall wellness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a massage therapist and a student of Tantra, so hoping to become a Tantrika.
Okay, so explain Tantra to us.
Well, what I'll say about Tantra, I am a student of Tantra, but I have been delving into the topic for many years. What I'd like people to understand about Tantra, see, because there's a lot of misconceptions going on right now. It's becoming very popular. I recently heard that Puff Daddy had been twittering about his 8-hour Tantra experience, which is wonderful, and I'm happy that people are experiencing it. But there's a lot of misconceptions out there, and I'd like to clear up the myths. Oftentimes, even in my business with massage, people will ask, do you do Tantra? And I'll say, well, by Tantra, are you referring to wanting to come to me for a session where you will be doing a lot of deep breathing and meditation and becoming sensitive and in tune with your body temple, and finding ways to channel your sexual energy of your loins into a healing energy that can last and heal your body, heal your organs. So that is what I really want people to understand about Tantra. It is the art of using your sensual, sexual energy to have a long-lasting experience and effect on your entire spiritual being, as opposed to wham bam, thank you ma'am, I got a nut, and now we can move forward and sleep.
Can you explain?
So that's what I want people to understand.
Yeah, exactly. How does that work? People controlling their breath and their energy. How can we use it, pull it up sexually, pull up the sexual energy? And you can talk about that all the time.
Yeah, and I'm really happy to see that you are enlightening many people about this topic. Everybody's experience is different, Alexyss. In my own experiences, I found that it's best for the individual to do what's called a self-practice before they get into the dual cultivation of the art. I think that it's healthy to, especially for young women, to take that hot energy and start to sit with themselves, meditate, and upon meditating, you're going to be doing some deep, what we call pot belly breaths. And as you are pulling in those breaths, you are tightening your vagina, and you're holding the energy, and then upon the out-breath, you're pushing it out. And as you are getting deeper into the meditation, you will feel your body start to sway and flow, and you will be kind of caught up in the ecstasy and the bliss of this peace that you experience. And from there, you can begin to take that hot energy and visualize it actually traveling up your spine. And that's the kundalini that I know you refer to. A lot of people talk about the kundalini, or the serpent at the base of the spine. And you're actually breathing and seeing that energy that you're pulling from your vagina into your coccyx, and you're pulling it up your spine all the way up to your head. And you'll start to visualize the different things you want to create. I mean, you can use this energy for so many things. You can use it for visualization. You can use it to push the energy into different organs of your body that you want to heal. And then when you bring that together with your partner in the dual cultivation, this is amazing, and it can last for hours and hours and just be, you'll be in bliss and ecstasy.
Yeah, that's basically what I talk about, too, pulling that energy up and breathing. And I had to introduce, I've started to do my intuitive life coaching here in Atlanta, which the people made it very clear to me that that's what I was already doing with my shows and my advice. So I started to take it to another level and decided, since I had a girl that reached out to me, we're doing a lot of very powerful work together, a lot of energy shifting, and I put the video up a couple of days ago on YouTube, and when I did part one, we were doing a role play, and I was speaking to her in the role the same way that her baby's dad and his wife speaks to her. So she can learn the importance of boundaries, because she has no energy around her that says she has a boundary.
Yes, I saw it. It was wonderful.
Then I went back, but I taught her when we did it again how to control her breathing, go deep into her soul, going into her lungs, expanding her stomach, and then I guess I have to go deeper and explain to her, which we're going to do another session next Thursday and put it up, where she's actually going into the root of her vagina, as well as going down to her tailbone, where they're saying the first chakra is pulling, like actually tapping down into that, anchoring it into the ground. And then with her breath going deep as she can with that breath, holding that breath, and actually see her grounding herself, feel it. Because when you visualize it and when you know your intention, it's easier to ground down in it, and that will help. And then imagine her boundaries always around her. Nobody ever getting into the boundary unless she allows them.
Absolutely.
Get into those boundaries. And a lot of us don't realize that that's what we need to do. That's what we should do. Even sexually, we should breathe. A lot of women get overwhelmed by dick. Dick running all up in them, hitting the damn bottom, back, walls, and the side. They get the hollering. Can't control it. Breathe, bitch, breathe. Get a hold. Don't let that motherfucker get a hold of your damn ass. You get a hold of them and flip that damn shit, because all the energy, the spiritual energy, the sexual energy, the consciousness is in your breath. And a lot of women get overwhelmed, feel like, oh, God, I'm so sprung, I can't control, oh, he do this to me and that to me, because you weren't aware of your breath and the fact that you are the female serpent. And tapping into that energy and breathing and flipping that shit. So it go back and you go on, child. I just get my ghetto version of the damn tantrum.
That's right. Hey, they need to understand it, and it's beautiful. And I think that what I saw with your work with the sister that you worked with, what I noticed, I said to myself, a lot of the sisters, I think, that have gone through these different experiences, it's harder for them to get down into this type of work. I've been very fortunate in my life where I've had, a wonderful father, and I've had, wonderful uncles and brothers and homeboys and what have you. I really honor the black men that have been in my life, so I am not particularly jaded in that form, but for that reason, I think I've been able to embrace my sensuality a little bit more and delve into these areas without that type of blockage. But I think that women that I see these days, they have, in general, have a lot of blockages that you talk about, and that keeps them from being able to let go and get into these practices and really get down and breathe. They're so happy to have some dick in them. They're just, excited to just get that good feeling real quick, and bam, 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 and that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I agree with you. This is a wonderful exercise for men and women to not only control their sexual energy, but they're losing sexual energy. They're losing their energy, the creative energy, and their life force. Just busting all over the place all the time.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to get women to see. That's why you don't give your body to anybody. You don't share your energy with everybody, because especially when you're there breathing and they pounding and they know that they hitting them spots, they know they got you going. You've opened up your mind, your heart, your body, and your soul. The very creative force that the woman has the power to bring forth life through, he's going straight into that. And that's what I'm trying to get the women to see. But when you teach them what's the first step in capturing that energy, learning to use that energy with their breathing and then bring it up, especially if they're getting ready to have sex.
Like I said, I really think that self-cultivation first is a big part of it, because it's kind